Hello guys, my name is Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing a makeup tutorial, and I am working on a light skin model. I am going to skip the introduction for later because the video has started already. So today I'm working on a light skin model, and I am using a mixture of two foundation. I am going to list all the products I used in the description box below. So I applied this foundation using my foundation brush, then I went in with my beauty sponge to blend very well, like to give it this skin like finishing. Then I am going in with my concealer. Here I'm using my Nuban beauty concealer and Avour beauty concealer. Avour beauty, I didn't show where I was applying Avour beauty concealer, but if you look at the inner corner of our eye, you see a lighter shade concealer. That is what I used there. So I'm going to start blending with my brush. You can see the lighter shade in the inner corner of our eyes. Yes, that is Avour concealer. So I'm going to blend in with my brush, and I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge. Some people use their brush only, like I mentioned. Some people use only beauty sponge, but I love using my brush to spread and blend a bit. Then I'll use my beauty sponge to remove any demarcation, you know, so you won't know where my concealer started and where my foundation ended, if that makes sense. So here I'm blending with my beauty sponge, like I mentioned, and after now I am going to go in with my V Beauty 9-in-1 powder palette. I'm using two light shades from the powder palette to set the concealer. You can use your setting powder, it depends on what you like, what you have. So I like using my powder palette, my powder, to like set the concealer before I do any other thing. So here I'm going to start the contour process. She's a very light-skinned lady, and I don't like it when, you know, I like to build my contour if I'm working on a light skin. On a light skin, I like building it. I don't like it when it is too obvious that, okay, this place is brown, this place is contoured. I like going in with soft shades, you know, just to build it. Going in, blend, go in, blend, and at the end of the day, it will be there. It's not really showing on camera, but it's there, like the contour. If you see it in person, it is there, but it's not ashy. So I am contouring the nose, still using shades from my beauty, from my V Beauty 9-in-1 powder palette to do the nose contour. And a quick tip: whenever I'm doing my nose contour, you know, this particular step, I hold my breath so as to get a straight line. If I am breathing, I won't get a straight line, so I hold my breath to get a straight line. So I am setting the whole face. I'm using another shade from the powder palette to set the whole face, you know, our actual shade to set our face and our neck and, you know, the rest. So next up, it's time to add some colors to the face, and I am using my eyeshadow palette, my Blossom Makeup African Queen eyeshadow palette. I'm going in with a pink shade. Actually, I use like 2 to 3 shades doing this blush. So I'm going in between Sakinat, Aisha and Alimat to do the blush. Then now I am picking the face, and I am using my my RCMA setting powder to bake our under eye and nose. And what I'm doing on the nose is I am creating a V shape towards the tip of the nose. The bottom of the V is the tip of the nose to, you know, cinch the nose more. And I am using my setting powder over the nose. Like some people stop at the bridge, but I'm using it over to, you know, give it to illuminate, like illustrate the middle part of her nose the more, and give her that pointed look. Then I am done setting her eyes. Now I am going into eye pencil. We want to do our eyebrows, and I am using 2 shades of my Davis pencil. I am using shade 3 and 18. I'm going to use the 18 to outline the brows and fill in the tail a bit. Then I'm going to use the 18 to fill in the brows. Before now, I had already used my eyebrow wax to, you know, put the eyebrows in place so it's not moving. Then I am done outlining. Now I am going to fill in the brows. I'm using my brow brush to, you know, brush up the hairs, and I'm not creating hair-like strokes. I am drawing the strokes, tiny little strokes like hairs. My pencil is very, very sharp, so you can't use a blunt pencil to do this. Your pencil has to be very sharp. So now I am done concealing her underbrows. I didn't put the clip, so I'm using my Elegant concealer. I use my Elegant concealer in front to conceal her underbrows, and I'm using that same concealer as my eyeshadow base. As you can see that I am blending it downwards towards the eyelid area. So I'm going to go back into my V Beauty powder palette to set brow bone area, you know, the brow bone. I'm going to set it before I do the eyeshadow. That is what I'm doing now. I don't know, my AC is so noisy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So here today I want to do I had to switch off the AC because it was so noisy. So today I want to do a cut crease for the eyes. I am done setting a brow bone, and I am not going in. I'm trying to, you know, build my transitioning color. I am starting with a very soft brown shade from my V Beauty. If you leave me here, I can use my powder palette as, you know, for the whole makeup, as eyeshadow, as contour, as this, as that. So I am going into the brown shade in my powder palette to you know, start the cut crease process. I am building it. I am not, you know, applying something very, very dark at once. You try to build and blend so that your eye work will come out very fine and soft. I later went in with a little bit of color, but the clip is not here, but you see it. And I did the first eye off camera. Now I didn't know I wasn't recording actually. Now I am going to do the second eye on camera. So to do a cut crease, what you should do, the trick there is you apply your eyeshadow base, your concealer, the way I did right now, and you ask the client to look up. So the mark the concealer creates is where your cut crease is going to start from. I don't know if that makes sense. So that is what I did, and I am creating the shape I want using that mark, the eye created when she looked up to, you know, as my guideline, if that makes sense. That is, you know, the perfect way to get an even cut crease and a very nice cut crease. So I am going to go in with another shade. I want the cut crease area to be like nude, so I'm going with a light shade in my powder palette, my V Beauty 91 powder palette, to set my my base. Yeah, so that is what I am doing here. I am not telling you the shade, the actual shade I used, because you can actually use any shade. You can use your eyes to do the work. If I tell you the shade of the foundation, it doesn't mean you're going to get the exact skin color of my model here. It doesn't mean your model or your client is going to be the exact skin color. You know, we have different shades of light, we have different shades of dark. That is why I don't do shades. I only tell you the product I use. Then you can use your eyes to, you know, do the shades you want. So I am going to line eyes. I am lining her eyes right now, and I am using my Adventure. I'm using eyeliner by Adventure eyeliner to line it. I love this eyeliner. I have been using it for over a year, almost 2 years, and it doesn't dry out or anything. The trick is, don't apply from the pot itself. Take out what you need from the pot and cover it. You can see the eyeliner behind my finger there, so just take out what you want and cover it, and it won't dry up. Yep. So I'm going in with my Blossom makeup mascara to, you know, do the lashes. So my client was tearing, like the tears where we had to use wipes to, you know, suck out the tears from inside her eyes. So when I applied these lashes, she was tearing up so bad that I had to, you know, leave it for a while and do it after, you know, when her eyes is settled. So I am blending out, dusting off the excess setting powder from my eyes using a very small brush. You shouldn't use a big brush, so you can get into, you know, those corners. I'm using a small brush to dust off the excess powder carefully, and I'm still using my V Beauty powder palette, 9-in-1 powder palette. Yes, we are done dusting off and all. Then I lined the lips, and I am using my concealer. I am a very, you know, my makeup artistry is filled with coconut egg. I don't use what normal people usually use all the time. So I am using concealer on her lips. I'm sure that my last video I also mentioned I just love using LA Girl concealer whenever I want to do like a nude lips. I still haven't gotten the perfect nude lip gloss, you know, nude lip color that I like. So before then, I will continue using my concealer. Please don't mind my coconut head though. Like I didn't know I was blocking this video all through this video. Like my coconut head was just blocking this video. Okay, my head is not coconut, my beautiful head, because some of my subscribers usually call me out that I should speak nicely of myself. So this is me saying my beautiful head was blocking the camera. I am sorry if that was disturbing. So I'm done lining the lips, blending the concealer. Then I use my concealer to, you know, clean some parts of the lips that were, you know, not giving. Then I am going in with my Zikel gloss. Oh my god, I love this Zikel gloss. It's Zikel X BK Beauty gloss. Like this gloss, whenever I use it on my clients model, like anyone I use it on, the first thing they'll tell me is, wow, it smells so nice. I'll be like, yeah, I know. And it works. Like the consistency, everything, it's perfect. I love this gloss. So yes, we have come to the end of this video. I went back in, you know, into my eyeshadow, like into my color, to blush the face a little bit more, and, you know, make it more, blend it and make it more, make it give more. Yeah, I have come to the end of this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Younger Boss. My name is Mary, but you can call me Younger Boss, and I am a cosmetologist based in Lagos, Nigeria. I do hair videos, makeup videos, and haul. So this is the before. This is the before. Wait, you go see the after. Wait, you don't see the after now. You don't see the after now. So like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in my next one.